When Daniel pushed open the nursery door that evening, he expected silence. What he found instead made his breath catch in his throat. The room glowed softly under the warm light, the red-painted walls rich and calm. In the center stood Amara, the nanny he had hired only 3 weeks earlier, cradling his son against her chest. His baby rested peacefully, dressed in a green outfit dotted with tiny black circles. One small hand curled into Amara's apron. Daniel froze. For months, the nursery had been a place of quiet heartbreak. His son, Leo, had been diagnosed as deaf at just 6 months old. Specialists had come and gone. Machines had beeped. Gentle voices had delivered heavy words. Daniel and his wife, Clara, had learned how to smile through the grief and hold hope without breaking it. Clara was away that weekend, visiting her mother. Daniel had stayed behind to work and to worry. Now, as he stood in the doorway, he noticed something else. Amara's face held a look of calm triumph, the kind that comes after a storm has passed. In her right hand, she held something small. Daniel stepped forward, stunned. "Amara, what is that?" She turned, startled but smiling. "Sir," she said softly, "I didn't mean to frighten you. What did you do to my child?" His voice shook, fear and disbelief tangling together. Amara took a careful step toward him. "I helped him." She opened her palm. Resting there was a tiny, wax-covered object, no larger than a grain of rice. "This," she said, was deep in his ear. Daniel stared. His mind raced. Doctors had examined Leo countless times. How could something so simple be missed? "I grew up with my grandmother in a small village," Amara continued gently. "She wasn't a doctor, but people came to her when hospitals failed them. She taught me to observe, to listen with my eyes. When Leo didn't respond to sound but reacted to vibrations, I suspected a blockage, not silence." Daniel's knees felt weak. "And now?" As if on cue, a soft sound escaped Daniel's throat, a sob he tried to hold back. Leo stirred. Then it happened. The baby flinched. Daniel gasped. Amara whispered his name. "Leo." The baby's eyes fluttered open. Daniel swallowed hard and clapped his hands. Leo startled and began to cry. It was the most beautiful sound Daniel had ever heard. Tears streamed freely now as Daniel rushed forward, dropping to his knees. "He heard me," he whispered. "He heard me." Amara knelt beside him, tears shining in her own eyes. "Yes, he did." That night, Daniel called Clara. She screamed with joy, sobbing into the phone as Leo's cries echoed in the background. Doctors later confirmed it a severe wax blockage, rare and deeply lodged, had muted the baby's hearing. With proper care, Leo's hearing would develop normally. Life changed after that. Amara was no longer just the nanny. She became family. Daniel insisted she stay, offered to pay for her education, and listened when she spoke of her dreams.